time ago I haven't done any video in a night like this before, but it's very good to have a night video like this with a very challenging and a very good topic. So I did a video about Moses and Jesus, and I would like us to continue a little bit. You see, there are several things that currently we think Jesus came here and did that can never happen through normal human beings. But the fact is, that is not true. Because Jesus himself, before he would go, he told his disciples and everybody that if you convert yourself as a Christian, and if you do, you have the chance to do more than what he came and done. Do you understand? So if he himself confirmed that, yeah, you can do more than what he does on the earth, it brings me to take a look at some normal human beings who did the work of the Creator in the past before. And I became to realize that Moses was one of the most powerful person which has never happened before. Moses did a whole lot of work more than Jesus. But what Jesus does was to come and complete what Moses did not finish. Do you understand? Moses started something and he did not finish it. So Jesus came to complete what Moses started. So in this case, I would like to take about 10 miracles of Jesus, and we will take about 10 miracles of Moses. And let's see which one is the greater ones in the eyes of God and in the eyes of men. You see, Egypt was called Babylon. No. Yeah. Egypt and Iraq are the same part, and that land was called Babylon. So when Israelites got into captivity, remember, Babylonians take only 70 Israelites with them. But in a time of, let's say, in a period of around 160 years, the Israelites became about 46,000 people. From 70 to 46,000. And this 70 people was a prophecy that has to be fulfilled for God to be so great. Because Israel was a nation of God. This was where Ghanaians also came from. Do you understand? Because at the the time of the Israelites war, some of us ran away. Some of us find a way to get out, but not as Israelites at that time, because you can't recognize yourself with the war country that everyone is searching for you. So they take slaves, 70. And by the period of 160 years, they multiply to be 46,000 plus people. So what happened? What happened is Moses was part of those 70 to 46,000 people. He was part of them. At the era when the prophecy comes that they are going to born someone that will take Israelites from the hands of Pharaoh, Pharaoh even ordered his guards to kill every young male child at that time. This is Moses, okay? This is not Jesus. This is Moses. So, in a process of the king ordering his guards to kill the young people in town, his sister found a way to place him on the water in a basket. Alone. He alone. Something could have consumed him. Anything could have happened to him. But he was found right in front of the king's place. When the king's maiden saw him and take him to the front of the king's palace and place him there, wait till he saw that someone picked him up. So this is the born-in part of Moses as a human being. And let's see how Jesus took him through. According to the story of Jesus. Okay? And listen to this very carefully. Everybody is saying the Bible is fake. They have contradicting things in the Bible. But there is only one thing that is a problem in the Bible, which is what? Jesus. Nobody ever said the story of Moses is fake. Nobody ever said the story of Elijah is fake. Nobody ever said the story of Enoch is fake. But the only person we all assume and get the eye target of is Jesus, whether his story is true or not. This is the only reason why everybody talks about Bible is fake. This is why I tell you, if you want to use the Bible, use it as individual. People that are in the Bible, they are individual people like me and you. So if you want to use the Bible, learn their stories like they are human beings. And when you get to the part of God, you will know it's God speaking. And most Bible, his words and his part are wrote in a red pen. To put a differentiate between the word of God in the Bible and the word of man in the Bible. So this is the birth of Moses. So let's see the birth of Jesus. The birth of Jesus, an angel came and promised, which the same thing happened at the birth of Moses. An angel came and promised that you are going to have a son, not by man, by the Holy Spirit, which will be called Emmanuel. That came through, the child was born. Where was he born then? According to the story, in a ram's coop. So after that, an angel came again to Jesus, Jesus and his mother after the three wise men, and tell Joseph to take Jesus away because the king once again has ordered to kill all male child. This same thing happened at the birth of Moses. Do you understand? So let's go back into how they get away. Jesus was taken on a horse with his mother and his father. So that was how Jesus got away at that time as a child. Moses was placed alone in a basket on the water. So when we see the transformation and the transportation of these two people, which one is dangerous? Well, I don't know, but I think you can help me out and give us a very good answer of that. So let's continue. As a man who Moses was, he was powerful when he was kid. And he was so powerful at the point that he can't even, as a child, take what people are doing to his people. He has to kill one of the chief guards, for that matter, and run away. Do you understand? And let's see Jesus. Jesus, after 12, when he was also angry, got to the temple and beat up some people. After then, when he preached at the temple, after that, at the age of 12 to the age of 30, we did not hear from him. We don't know what exactly happened. So, the story of Jesus from 12 to 30 to 33, what we know is from 30 to 33 now. Do you understand? But Moses, his story of where he went, how he lived, how God called him, how God appeared to him. Jesus always prayed to God. God always appear or talk to Moses. Let's take the scenarios very clearly. There was no day in the Bible when I hear God talk to Jesus. No. The only place is Jesus still go and pray to the Father. Always on mountains and places, you know. But in the case of Moses, God always called him, appeared to him sometimes in a flame of fire, which has never happened in the time of Jesus. So when we go to what happened, let's say some of the miracles of Jesus, okay? I would I will take it one by one so we all can understand what is going on. Jesus, number one, this first miracle was to turn water into wine. Okay? First miracle, turn water into wine. Okay. I don't think there is much to talk about that, because turning water into wine is turning water into wine. That's it. Water has turned to wine. Which explanation again? It doesn't happen. Okay? So when someone did that, it's a miracle for all of us. But let's see the other part of Moses, what he also used water for. The very first time Moses got to Pharaoh, he told Pharaoh, in the name of the God of Israel, the God of Sabbath, leave my people to go. Pharaoh said, no, I will not do that. The very first thing Moses did was to turn the whole Egypt, every water, even the sea, to become bloody, except where Israelite people stay. They are the only people who were having clean water. But the whole Egypt, even the pipe, when you turn it up, it came with blood. The borehole water, blood. The sea, blood. So through Jesus, he turned water to wine. Moses turned water to blood. Jesus turned water to wine. That is first miracle. Moses' first miracle turned water to blood. Not a piece of water for that matter. The whole nation's water, except some parts that Israelite people were living. Not for once, for days. So, I am teaching this simple because you have to know the power you have as a man to be able to control things. We think Jesus is the most powerful person. The same power has been given to you. If you ask me why Jesus did not do more than Moses, well, I can give you a perfect explanation. Jesus' ministry was only about 3 years. Moses had a longer period of years of time. So I am not saying Jesus is not powerful or is not the best person. No. What I mean is, we think currently Jesus is the only person who has to do what he does and beyond. But this same person we are thinking like that about him told us that if we want to do his work, we can do more than him. This is the reason why I want to put Moses and Jesus into a place. Then let's see how long a period and how good God can use man when he allow himself. And let's see, that's why I bring this topic up, okay? So, when this happened, Jesus turned water to wine. Moses turned the whole nation, the whole Egypt, the sea, the river, the boreholes, the pipe water, everything, blood. You won't find any clean water except the Israelite people have that at that time. So, number two, um, which miracle of Jesus do we take again? Okay, let's take Lazarus. Jesus rose the dead. One person, Lazarus. That is amazing. When my brother, my sister, my mom, my dad is dead, and before I realized, God damn it, it's alive, man. I mean, the whole neighborhood must be enjoyable that time. But let's see what Moses also did. Moses was a powerful, dangerous person. That is what human being can be if you are with God. Okay? This is serious. Before I'm jumping from number 1 of Moses to number 9 of him, because there are so many things I don't want to compare to Jesus' miracle, which will make nonsense. Okay? But we'll pick some of them from some. In fact, Moses had a lot of miracles done more than Jesus. It's the fact. This is why I don't want to compare some things. I want to select at least the sensible ones. So, Jesus raised the dead, which is Lazarus. Do you know what Moses did? Number 9. Oh my God. Through Moses, God accepted to kill even the young children of Egypt. Child. God said, my kingdom is for child. Jesus said, let the child come to me, for they are the heritage of the kingdom. Moses used God's power to kill every firstborn, which is a living thing in Egypt. The firstborn of a goat dies, cow dies, chicken dies. Every living thing, firstborn, including little children that are firstborn of their parent Egyptians, including Pharaoh himself. Something Jesus would never have even done. But God accepted that thing at the time of Moses. So it's like the whole Ghana here. You wake up in the morning, from here to Kumasi, from here to North, from here to mention it yourself. Every firstborn died, except the people that killed the ram and could put a cross in their house, in front of their house. Those were the only people that were saved. So let's say Israelites conquer Accra. Okay? So that thing did not happen in Accra. But every part of the country, it happens. Through Moses. Human being. Through human being. Man. Okay. Let's take another one. What do we take from Jesus now? Okay. Jesus walked on water. Okay. Jesus walked on water. That's pretty nice, yeah? This wasn't a device that we have currently. You can stand on it and stay on water. It doesn't have any floating sleepers to help him to be able to, stay like that. No. But he was very confident and was able to walk on water. Oh my God. This is amazing. And guess what happened? This is where the demonstration of God and human beings should be very, very, very quite often and studiable. Because when Jesus was walking on water and Peter saw him, he asked him, "My Lord, are you the one walking on the water?" He said, "Yes, O little faith. If you have the same faith, you can do it." Peter removed himself from the boat and started walking on water too. Human being, not Jesus again. Until he saw the storm and marvels about the storm, which means he feared and he started drowning into the water. So at that particular moment, what the Son of God was doing at the moment, man was able to do it until he failed. Do you understand? So that is another miracle of God which a man did instantly in front of him by the same faith together. Okay, let's go back to Moses. Let's see what Moses also did when it comes to water issue. Moses divided a whole sea into two for 46,000 people to pass through a dry land in the sea. Take these two things and put it, and let's see what happened. How many days will 46,000 people, or how many minutes, how many hours will 46,000 people walk through, let's say, a length of 2 or 3 miles? Okay? 46,000 people are walking through 3 miles journey. How many time, how many hours, how many days will those people take to finish passing through that place? So this is the third miracle. Jesus walked on water.